This is my mighty meatball bake. We're talking juicy meatballs, baked in a sweet tomato sauce with pesto and parmesan. What's not to love? See how delicate the meatballs are. For me, that is what clever midweek cooking for the family is all about. Using a mix of lean minced beef and blended lentils, which is better for the planet, better for your pocket, and it's also good for you. So, I am gonna use a food processor. You don't have to, but I find you get a better result. First up, we're gonna use some lovely lean minced beef, 250 grams, and then a tin of lentils, a great source of protein, full of fiber, and we're gonna go 50-50. So that's a really clever way of taking the meat down, but also getting the protein and the nutrition in there, and it's really good value as well. So we're gonna go in with the lentils, drained. I'm gonna season with quite a bit of black pepper. I want a nice little hum of heat there. A seasoning of salt. If you had herbs around, you can put it in, right? It's not in the recipe, but you can. We're gonna use bread, about 75 grams or 2 slices of nice, ideally wholemeal bread goes in. That is gonna give you a nice texture, a nice lightness, and it's gonna bind it really beautifully. And we're gonna add a little bit of pesto, just a little teaspoon to give these meatballs a little bit of a vibe. Now, if you wanted to swap the pesto out for different things, different spices, you know, you can absolutely do that. So we're gonna wazz it up about 20 seconds. And then we're gonna pulse in our mincemeat. Look at that, brilliant. Super simple preparation, really fast. And look, if I didn't have a food processor, what I would do is just get my hands in a bowl and really kind of mash up those lentils and then kind of mix in the mincemeat. Absolutely no trouble at all. So look, before we shape these, I'm gonna start blistering some pepper. I'm gonna put my thumb where the kind of stalk is and just press it in, because what I don't want to do is waste any, and just tear it up into the pan dry. We're toasting and charring, and that's gonna give a little element of smokiness, which I really, really like. Imagine that with sweet tomato sauce. Let's divide up some balls. Some grease-proof paper down, whack it on there. Now, what I've done with the minced beef, you can also do with minced pork or any blends of mince, so you can react to your budget and you can react to your preferences. What I'm gonna do is just kind of turn it into a sausage, roughly like that, divide it in half, divide it into quarters, and then roughly each quarter is going to give you 3 balls, about the size of a golf ball. If you wanted to use this as a little burger patty, you absolutely can. I have a little tip for you. Get a little water in a bowl, and just by keeping your hand a little bit moist, you're going to get a really nice smooth finish. Why do you want them smooth? Just because they get nice and crispy, they've got nice texture. Look at that, nice and smooth. Let's wash my hands. So have a little look at these peppers. You see how they're just scalding up and crackling, and that's all flavour and potential there. Put those peppers into the middle of the pan, add some olive oil, and let's get these balls in. Boom. We're gonna let them get golden and crisp, and they're gonna be gorgeous. Let's wash my hands. After it's had a minute, just see how lovely they are. Look at that. Sizzling away. Get them nice and crispy. Give it a nice little shake. Look at that. Mix it all up. Let's start the fun with the tomatoes. Beautiful plum tomatoes. Use your hand to break up the tomatoes. Then I'm going to use this tin, about 3/4 full, with water to clean the tin out, but also to add to this. So let that come up to the boil. Give it a nice little grating of parmesan on the top. That's just going to give you the most beautiful kind of crispy crust. You can do it in advance and you can reheat it, so it's super flexible like that. You can serve it with rice, pasta, bread. You know, it really is a fantastic all-round dish. If you had kind of leftover carrots, onions, leeks in the fridge, you can get that in there as well and get even more veg in there. But there you go, easy as meatballs. I've got the oven preheated to 180 degrees Celsius, which is 350 Fahrenheit, 20 minutes. That's gonna be beautiful. So the room smells absolutely beautiful. Look at that, just sizzling and gorgeous. Let's serve up a nice little portion. Look at that, come on. And then all I do is just finish it. Just a nice little dollops of pesto, just tiny bits, beautiful colors. And then maybe a little extra parmesan, just a little bit. There you go. Happy days. That with some nice crispy bread, you know, pasta or rice, even a jacket potato. Absolutely beautiful. Right, let's have a little try, come on. I'm gonna try and get everything in one mouthful. Pesto, pepper, and a meatball. Really tasty. Like, I feel no compromise, there's plenty of flavour there, it's delicate, it's got crispy outside, fluffy, light inside. I'm really happy with that. It's a great midweek meal, fantastic value, super nutritious, and easy, right? Really quick to do, but really impressive.